Um pouco mais de um ano de pandemia no Brasil e as coisas mudaram por completo. Empresas remodelando seus negócios, pessoas mudando de área de atuação. Eu sou o Carlos, sou professor de inglês e esse é meu novo projeto. Então, se você quer conhecer, a próxima parte do vídeo vai ser em inglês, então ativa a legenda se teu inglês ainda não está muito bom e me acompanha nessa jornada aí, ok? Vamos lá então. Hey yo, what's up? I'm so happy to see your smiling faces. I'm so happy to be here talking to you now. Welcome to my YouTube channel, and this is my studio. Okay, yeah, it's not a big deal. Yeah, it's not a studio yet, but it is going to be as soon as possible. Come on, so what's going on? Let me explain to you guys this new project that's going on. So, the pandemic has changed pretty much everything, right? The way we buy things, the way we talk to our friends, the way we gather in our church, the way we do everything. Like everything has changed, right? And also jobs have changed so much and projects have changed so much. So now we have possibilities that we didn't have years ago. So I know lots of people have already created YouTube channels. That's it. And I think a YouTube channel is amazing. I haven't tried that before. This is my first time doing. And let me tell you what's going on. So I have changed with the pandemic too. And I have been wondering about so many things. And one of the things I have been thinking a lot is I am a teacher. Honestly, that's not exactly everything I am. Most of people who know me online by Instagram or I don't know, whatever, they know me as a teacher, but that's not exactly who I am, you know? Being a teacher is part of who I am, but not everything I am. I'm also a musician, as you could see in the beginning of the video. I was carrying a guitar. I'm also a husband. I'm also a parent, right? I have two beautiful kids, a girl and a boy, and I love them. I'm also a son. I'm also a member of a church. I'm a neighbor. So I am lots of things, just like you are. We are not only one thing, you know. We are hundreds, thousands of things. I don't know, depending on what you do, depending on where you live, depending on what you're like. So we can be lots of things. And one of the main reasons I decided to become an English teacher is because I like so many things. And by being an English teacher, I am able to teach and talk about many things because it's all about language. This is amazing. Like if I want to talk to you about sports, for sure we're going to find out grammar aspects, vocabulary to talk about. We can practice our listening skills, our reading skills through books and movies and music. So we can talk about everything, you know, and that's amazing. I love that. This is one of the best things about being an English teacher. But of course, we have to talk about grammar and everything else. So I don't have time to talk to my students about everything I want, to talk about everything they want, to talk about everything you want, you know. And the idea of creating this YouTube channel is to provide to you guys and also to myself a place where we can talk about anything in English. So what I'm trying to do here is to help you guys to go through the process of learning English, but not by teaching you classes. Okay, eventually I will come here and talk to you about a grammar aspect, but that's not the main purpose of this channel. The main purpose of this channel is talking about nice things, about interesting things, and through that we can talk about English, we can learn English. But how am I going to learn this thing? I'm just watching the video with the subtitles. What else can we get here? So you can see in the link, you can see somewhere here, I don't know yet because I'm not familiar with YouTube yet, but you can find a link that will guide you to my website. And in my website, you have activities about this video. So you're gonna have matching exercises. You're gonna have lots of exercises about it. You have vocabulary references, you have grammar references. So the idea of the YouTube channel is to talk to you about so many things, but then you're gonna have a way to study. You're gonna have a material to study what we have just talked about here on YouTube. We can talk about everything, but you need to study. You can listen to a lot of English, but if you're not studying, probably you're not gonna learn, or you're gonna learn in a slow pace, you know. And I understand that we live in a whole different world now, that we don't want to get things slow, you know. We want everything so quick. Yeah, so the idea here is to talk about so many things. And you can access the website, get the activities, and then we can talk about what we have learned, right? So that's the main purpose of this channel. We're going to be singing a lot. I'm going to be sharing my Bible studies to you because I am Christian and I think we can learn a lot by reading the Bible. I'm gonna share with you guys tons of things, you know, because that's how we learn, talking about things that make sense, talking about things that we live, that are part of our life. And I'm here to try to help you guys. And also, if you have already learned English and you don't need to learn English, at least we can chat about interesting things, okay? So I hope you have enjoyed this video, and hit the like button if you want, or don't, no problem. And that's it, guys. So don't forget, your job doesn't define you. We are a lot more than our jobs. God bless you, and I hope to see you in the next video. Goodbye, see you.